Gorrl's breath.
Well, he probably deserves it at this point. Okay. Well, I want to jump ahead. I want to jump back to Heracles, actually. You guys, I want to jump ahead, though. To, like, at least the morning after. That they have you guys... Basically, Philmont starts barking orders when he gets back. He rides ahead of you, leading the cattle. He can ride much faster. And he's already barking orders at everyone, like, get up, get packed. We're leaving now. And has you, like, hook up the cattle when you get there right away. The ox, the extra ox you got. It's just a cow. It's such a big cow. Yeah, so it's like an ox and then a cow. Like, it's not even the right thing.
Come on, 3 cows.
Right, you have the other 2 cows that you can move along with. Now he's planning... I mean, he's not, like, making preparations to retrieve your barbecue. You can do that.
What?
You can do that, but...
Hey, Dim's rations.
That's true. So, yeah, what he's going to do, he and Bamin are going to, like, ride ahead and make sure nothing on the trail. They go, like... They're already charging off, telling you, get every shit together and whip everybody into shape and let's go, type thing.
Yeah, that is a good point. I'm gonna eat the barbecue myself and Louis.
Okay.
Like, I share, like, it's the least thing.
Okay, let's see how much...
No.
Let's see how many rations you get out of a cow.
A lot.
Actually, it would be a lot. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this math, right? The
I guess it would go bad though, right? Like,
they're not really dungeon rations. I mean, it's just big slabs of cooked beef.
Come on, man. That's like a personal buffet or whatever's the name. It's fucking barbecue.
That's true. That's also true.
They probably barbecue a little bit of it.
Okay. Yeah, you get 5... Yeah, the cow costs 10, or costs 50, right? And personal feasts cost 10. So you have 5 personal feasts.
What's the weight of it, please?
A personal feast is 1 weight each. I mean, you can keep those in the carts and stuff if it would put you over, but yeah. So you have 5 personal feasts out of all those cattle. Now that's an incredible amount of food for one person. The tag description says ostentatious to say the least. You could probably feed like probably 5 people on one personal feast. So it is a lot of food, just to say.
I like that.
Okay, so you guys ride. We'll come back to you guys. We're going to come back the next morning, I think. We're going to jump ahead. So Heracles. We leap right over to Heracles. And you are in Fatalia. The ship arrives. What do you do?
I think the first thing I do is I start asking about if anybody's heard about these worms and stuff that are supposedly plaguing this town.
proud of you, David. Playing the objective.
Okay, gonna dig up some information.
Yeah. And I'm also, I mean, I know I'm not going to find them here because they're all murdering farmers. But I'm gonna assume it's like, oh, if I ask people where the worms are, then they'll probably know where Gorrlin is, and then I can meet up with them. Not knowing that I'm actually here.
Yeah.
Wait for them.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's do a discern realities as you land on the port. Now, Fatalia, it is a port town. It's known for its ships. There are a lot of boats and stuff, and it's kind of restricted who can sail through Fatalia and such. They don't like people just sailing through, but there's a set area where your ship is set to be anchored. And it's kind of a market city. It's sort of bustling and vibrant with activity and life and everything else. Vibrant with life until Gorrlin and Chuck arrive to murder everyone.
Just the Rangers.
And yeah, so where do you go exactly? I mean, it's known for having travelers and stuff, right? And I think you have to pay a tax to travel through their delta. But where do you head around? What's the scene you're in as you're asking around about frogs and beastmen that you know?
Let's see. Yeah, I think I head to, maybe there's like a harbor master or someone. Yeah, there's definitely a harbor master if there's a docks and stuff. So I head down to like the docks to try to find this harbor master. If people are coming through and out of here, they've had to talk to this person. If
Okay.
anything like weird's happened, maybe they let him know. So he's probably one of the best people to talk about weird shit like this.
Cool. All right, so you want to ask the harbor master. Well, that's a very specific individual. Okay, let's discern realities as you look around the docks. All right, ask 3 questions.
What happened here recently? What is about to happen? And what here is not what it appears to be.
What happened here recently? What happened here recently was the arrival of your ship. It's kind of set things into motion. There are a lot more people running around and moving around. Now that you've landed here, you're flying flags of Sezon and flags of the Osman Empire, and people are bustling. Maybe you've actually arrived early, and that's what's setting things on sort of a kilter. What's about to happen? What's about to happen is that you're going to be interrupted. You're looking around for the dockmaster and, sort of wandering. You don't know a dockmaster from, anybody else, really. But you can see there are a couple of, one of the Arctons, one of the mercenary soldiers that were on your ship with you. They're, looking around, and one of them spots you and, points you out, and they're coming to approach you. They're about to, come and collect you for something. And what you should be on the lookout for. Was that the third one?
What here is not what it appears to be.
Oh, okay. So this is when they get you. This is when they come to you, and he says, yeah, okay. He says, what's his rank? Yeah, the captain, I guess, is what we'll say. I mean, he's not the ship's captain, right? That's his, like, I don't know, military ranks. I need to come up with a name for a knight. So we'll say that what he says is, Sir Mahmud, basically. Mahmud? Not Mahmud. Sir Masood. Sir Masood he says Sir Masood is busy in town, and you're supposed to be on his detail for his meeting. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah, he says, the meeting, they're here, or we don't, they're waiting for him. He says, go talk to them. And what is not what it appears to be, he's trying to sell you on this thing like, oh, the guy's gone and now you're the one in his detail, which means that you have to go talk to them. And that smacks to you as ridiculous. That seems strange. Yeah, that definitely seems strange. This seems, if it's not him just screwing with you, then this is some kind of this is a clever ploy by Masood or something. It's a power play or something. Right? He's not going to show up on time. He's going to make you meet with his mercenary guard or something like that. Right? I'm not saying that's what it is, but this is odd.
Yeah. Yeah, I just look at them and I will go to the meeting when Masood is at the meeting.
And he says, you're on his detail. Those are the orders.
Is his detail there?
He says, no, you're here.
So, there's no one else on his detail but me.
He says, that's what's on the sheet.
Is he on the ship still?
No, he's in town. He's busy somewhere else.
Then I will wait here for him, and when he's ready for his meeting, I will escort him to his meeting.
Yeah, he's gonna press you on the orders thing. He's like, standing orders. You will go to the meeting.
Orders from you or orders from Masood?
He says, you're on the detail. Those are his orders. So, you're not going to convince him to let you go. You don't have to go, obviously. You can just tell him to go screw himself.
I think what I do, because like I see him saying this and just parroting stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'll go into town and find Masood. Apparently he needs to be kept on time.
Okay, yeah, you go walking. I mean, he does say one last time, he's like, that's a disobey of orders. And, along with your discerned realities, you know that somebody has you behind the barrel here, right? Or over the barrel.
Call them fucking squares and kick their asses, David.
If not this guy, then Masood did this on purpose, right? Like, something is going on where you're being... You're yeah, like I said, over the barrel, right? Yeah. They are your standing orders to go be there in that room.
I'm just confused because when you say detail, like, if I'm his detail, then I should be with him.
You're right.
If I'm there, I'm actually.
You're right. That's a part of what doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to you that this is the way that they would do it. But what he's telling you, right, is that these are the orders we've been given. You need to be in that room now. That's what ticked off your discern realities, is that it doesn't make sense. It is confusing. And ridiculous. Yes, absolutely. All those things. Right.
Okay. So if he says that again, it's like that's a disbandment of orders. It's like, I stop. I unsheath the dog tooth spear. Then fine, I'm on detail. I'm looking at him saying, you want someone at Sasan at this meeting for a reason.
He says, I'm a soldier. They're just orders.
Yeah. I just walk where I actually don't know where this.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, he's going to take you. He's going to lead you. He's taking you back to the ship.
Okay.
And, you know, they lead you into, like, you know, the officers' quarters area, right, on the ship. And, yeah, you're like, at the door, and all this is ridiculous, and silly, like, and you're looking around like, okay, where's the rest of the detail or whatever, and you get to the door, and he, like, stops in front of it and puts his back to the door, right? And, yeah, and he reaches into, like, a satchel and pulls out, like, a leather, you know, case tube, basically, a tube for, like, documents or something. And he hands them to you. And he says, you're to have these.
Do you know what I'm supposed to do with them?
He says it's supposed to get exchanged with him inside. We don't really have information about that, but you're supposed to hold them when you go in.
And who is him inside?
He says, I don't remember his name. Don something. Hang on, I do have the name. He's trying to remember it. Or not, or he's fucking with you, you know. The whole thing is still the whole thing. Where the hell did we make those freaking notes? Oh, there it is. Dinsley. He says, Dinsley, that's it. Dinsley. Bonavita.
Don't kill that person. Do not kill them.
So I stop for a moment and it's like, Dinsley. And I kind of play it like in the back of my head. Heracles. Trying to figure out where I've heard that name before, if I've ever heard it before.
Ooh.
It's on that list of people that Chuck said to not to kill.
Okay, that's not impossible. Sure, spout lore.
You say it's not impossible.
I mean,
but I'm rolling a -1 on purpose.
You know.
Can I interfere with myself?
Can you interfere with yourself?
Can I spout lore against David?
No, you already spouted lore about this guy.
Did I?
Your spout lore included him, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, you don't know the names particularly, right? But you're able to piece together at least enough, like, okay, this is the captain or whatever, the knight meeting with this guy, and there's something about, you know, the nature of this town and the nature of this sort of meeting, he's got to be some sort of like trade guild leader or something like that. Right? That's most of what the business would be in this town. And if it was like a city official or something, then it wouldn't be on the ship. Right? That's probably what he's doing now in the town, is meeting with, a magistrate or something. This is probably a trades guy who's here on the docks all day. Let's meet on the docks, right? That's the best you can triangulate. You don't know who this person is specifically.
Okay. And I think what I do, he gives me the thing, and I'm kind of thinking, and I shake this thing in my hand, and I drop it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. And I pick it up, and I'm kind of like looking around as I do. This whole thing smells fishy.
Yeah.
I'm looking around. Is there a trap? And I would like to take my +1 forward.
Absolutely. Discern reality. You said, is this just discern realities again, or do you have like a trap finding thing?
I don't have a trap finding thing.
Okay. And okay. Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah. Roll discern realities again. You got a +1 this time. Absolutely. Didn't even need it. See how that works? Feels bad.
Who's really in control here?
Yeah, Masood. Masood is completely and totally in control. Like, you figured it out. Like, this guy he might know something more than he knows, but this is a maneuver by Masood.
What is about to happen?
You're about to meet with Dinsley. He's gonna be in that room. There is no trap murder coming for you. There's nobody like in the hallways. This guy isn't
Don't kill him.
This guy isn't like clenching his weapon. He didn't like flinch when you dropped the thing. He was just like, oh, you dropped the thing, and he didn't like consider like, oh, I should kill him now while he's not looking. Like, none of that.
Yeah, and I think like as that hits me, it's like, okay, this is weird. I'm opening the door, and I want to look at this guy, Denzel, and like,
Denzel.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Did you ever see Training Day? I'm just kidding. No, Dinsley is he's kind of portly, I think. And he's got like he spends all his days on the docks and stuff, and it's pretty bright and sunny all the time, and I mean he's got pretty deep tanned skin. Okay, yeah. He maybe has some dry spots on his like face maybe and stuff, and like maybe he's rubbing something into his hands to like moisturize them or something. I don't know. He's got some kind of jelly or something, some kind of swamp jelly.
Yeah. And maybe he owes Chuck a bunch of money.
And I mean, he's not like grossly obese, but he's like a round man. And he does have some fancy rings on. It's not crazy where every finger has 4 rings on it or something, but he's got a couple of fancy rings. He does look like a wealthy merchant type. I've already forgotten what your question was.
What I should be on the lookout for? And I think if I'm honing on anything specific, it's like about the way he holds himself, like his body, his character.
He looks like a scumbag.
Yeah, he holds himself like he owes Chuck money. Think about that. Owe Chuck money. Think about it.
What? Let's take a short silence to think about it. All right, good.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks like a shifty bastard. Right? He's not dressed well enough to be like a guild master, but he's dressed too well to just be an honest merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you come in, he looks up and he says, well, who's this? And the Arctan guy, he doesn't say anything. He just like nods for you to go inside.
Just close the door. Just nod at him. Don't say anything.
Yeah. He says, oh. He says, where are you from?
I look at the Bright Wolf. I look at him.
I like your dog. I didn't catch where you were from.
Just staring at him. Silent the entire time. I do hold that thing that was given to me. Just in my hands, like under my arm.
He says, oh. I believe that's mine. Yeah. He says, you're at the only door. I don't know what's going on. I've been waiting a long time and I'm sick of it.
All right.
There it is. Hey. Do you give it to him or you just say all right and stand there?
I just say all right.
He says, well, it's not that all right. I mean, what are you supposed to wait to give it to me? I don't... There are too many rules on this ship.
There needs to be.
Okay. How about when someone delivers goods, they are paid for them? Is that a good rule?
We will wait until Masood gets here.
Okay, well, could we open it and I'll look at it and you don't... I mean, I'm not going to run away with them.
We will wait until Masood gets here.
He says, please? He says, you're not a soldier. Look at you. Look at how you're dressed. I know where you're from. You're not one of them. He says, what do they have you on the hook for? Huh?
Oh, I'm just following orders.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then after you follow orders, what?
Oh, and then I'm going to find another god and kill it.
Ah, finding gods and killing them. He says, would you like to earn some money before you kill gods, or do you have a schedule to keep?
It's a tight timetable.
Well, if you can squeeze it in, you seem to be able to follow orders, despite being a barbaric maniac. With a wolf pet. So I might be convinced to give you some work to do yourself. If you could help me out here a little bit. I'm not stealing anything.
I'm only here about worms and frogmen.
Worms and frogmen? You've come to the right city, and I know all about them. We can help each other.
Oh, that was awfully quick.
And he says, "What? You came because the frogs are having a battle with the worm creatures, or whatever? It's a rumor. Like you think you heard about it first?" It's interrupting trade. I know guides.
So what are you willing to pay me to do this favor for you?
Very good. You see, now we're in the wheelhouse. To pay you. I will give you all of the information you need to deal with frogs. Guides. Perhaps some food. Yes, maybe some equipment. Something not too crazy.
What do you want for your soul?
For my soul?
Yes.
I'm hardly using it.
Well, you shouldn't let it go to waste.
That ship has sailed, but this one hasn't, and I'd prefer to get paid before it does.
Oh man, I really want to roll some move on him saying he has already sold his soul.
Yeah. What are you doing, Heracles? Are you just gonna stonewall this guy?
I am just gonna stall this guy until Masood gets here.
Yo, I'm just saying, he's already sold his soul to Chuck. Not really, but I do have that thing that says he owes me money.
A while passes. Like a strange long while. And well, it's uncomfortably long, and he gets flabbergasted eventually and sits down. And there's a knock at the door.
I'm just supposed to be the detail.
And it
Does
bangs.
that include opening doors?
It bangs louder.
Is that the order for opening doors?
Just one this time.
I look at him so he knows
Yeah.
bullshit, and then open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and there's that guy standing there again, and he says, give him the case. And he's okay, yeah, he says, give him the case and it's done. And the guy starts talking right over your shoulder, like, well, what's going on? Any information? Or should I just sit here? I'm not allowed to wander on your ship. Stuff like that. He's just yelling over your shoulder. And he just, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I set the case on the table. I walk out.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you set the case on the table and walk out. Yeah, and the guy just moves and lets you go. And yeah, you just hear thank you. Fine. Clunk. Okay. Yeah, so where do you go, Heracles? This was an awkward exchange. Actually, I'll tell you what, you get down on the deck, and there are some soldiers standing there, the Arctons. Another Arcton, and he says, all right, you're done. He said, 1 week, boat will be headed back. You can have a ride then, but until then, On your own.
Does anyone know where Masood is?
He says, probably.
All right. I walk off the boat.
Where do you head, Heracles?
So on this little short boat trip,
Yeah.
I've also been training my Bright Wolf.
Sure.
Because I leveled up and I got a natural ally.
Sweet.
And I believe I added Hunt. I want him to pick up the scent of Masood. He's probably been around Masood this entire boat ride.
Sure.
Just speak to him. Let's find Masood.
Yeah, he says, you don't think you're taking this a bit far?
I'm kind of annoyed right now.
He's like,
I just want to talk to the guy. I spent like the entire day waiting for him. It's rude.
he says, okay. Alright, that's fine. It's whatever. Could use some lunch. Standing in a room for an hour, but sure, let's go find a guy so that you can ask him questions. It's fine, it's whatever.
You know what? First, let's get lunch.
Wait, hold up. I have a question.
Yeah.
This is the Bright Wolf talking back?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's the only question. All right, thank you.
Yes, that's very accurate. The Bright Wolf speaks. Yes. Yeah, he says, no. He does put his hand up everything, and he's like, no. If I go eat, it'll ruin my scent. I'll have to. Let's go find him.
All right. I promise. Afterward, food. First thing.
It's like, sweet. I'm gonna smoke a J for it in.
Oh man, so he met Hamish.
So you are hunting. Okay. So roll. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be wisdom, right? And you can add his cunning to your roll.
Cool. So +1 to this.
There you go. Yeah, it doesn't take you long. He finds him pretty quickly, and yeah, he's in like a big central house somewhere. He stops at like a gate and he looks up and he says, I mean, he's definitely in there. I don't think they're gonna let you in. We could wait, but then I ain't gonna get lunch. And like it's a big like estate almost. And yeah, it's a big estate, and there are, guards around and stuff. It looks like, somebody important lives here. So you can definitely wait there and get to him, right? You can try barging your way in, but that'll probably lead in many deaths. But I think the Bright Wolf, he says, look, man, there's like a taco truck right there. Like, we can get some tacos and just catch a squat. It's fine. And you so you can either wait for him or you can go barging in if you want to get to him. But, yeah.
We're gonna go get tacos, man.
Okay. Cool. So let's jump back to the other two. It's the morning after you fled from Olovy. And it's been all night. You eventually stopped, right? I think that the caravan leader has said that you're only going to move at night now, so you guys are going to go off the road and, like, cover all the wagons during the day.
Nah, I don't know. This was a smart man when he hired us, but
Yeah.
with this right here, this here decision making, it clenches the deal. Smart man.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys are doing anything particular before they come back, but it isn't until morning that Philmont and Bamin come back, and they come riding up behind you.
Justin, real
Yeah.
quick. So my elbow feel funny.
That's true.
Is that like a debility or what? What's up?
It's basically, you have your weak ability, so that's pretty much the representation of that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just the weak debility, because you were describing it earlier and it sounded like I broke my arm. But,
Well, you might roll a miss later, and yeah, that fracture will manifest itself.
You might roll a miss later. We don't know.
I'm never gonna roll a miss ever. But anyway, yeah. So it's about morning. The sun is like, it's in the sky now, right? It's not dawn or anything, but it's about the time that the Arctons come riding up behind and basically organize everybody to get off the road. And like I want to iterate, it was kind of the middle of the night when you rescued Chuck, so they've been gone a while. And they were riding ahead of you, so this is a bit of a surprise that they've come up behind you. Or it's not. It's whatever. But yeah, what do you guys do in the morning when they come riding back up?
Well, I've been blaming Hikerton the whole night for the massacre.
Okay. Blaming him how? Are you telling people? Are you...
No, I'm telling Chucks, like, this guy is a loose cannon. I don't think we can carry this guy around. No self-control.
Damn. There's a bus. You just threw him under it.
Okay, yeah, so they come riding up and they get everybody off the road, and you're all sort of pitching in to, like, cover the wagons and hide yourselves from any observers. What do you do?
Takes time. We hide. Actually, I'm gonna hide and I'm gonna try to have one of these personal feasts with Louis.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
Louis
chill
eats it hungrily. He's like, about goddamn time.
out.
Ain't no dog, though. Still owe me a dog, Chuck.
Man, nah. Now I done said that you were supposed to make the distraction and you could kill a
said-
dog if
Hold
you wanted to. Nah, it's on you to kill the dog, cause I done did get trampled, and I point at my fucking busted up arm. I ain't responsible for a 15-foot ass gator fucking not killing a little bitty dog. Like, that's on you, Louis. Maybe you don't need to eat that, right? Cause like,
Hold up.
you was getting
Hold
slow,
up. Hold
Louis.
up.
You was getting
Hold
slow,
up.
Maybe like
Man.
you don't need
You're
that,
gonna
Louis.
get me angry. Man. I'm gonna eat me a dog.
Yeah, but like, that's on you, Louis. I ain't owe you no dogs, cause I was like, Louis, you kill a dog or you don't kill a dog,
Hey.
and you
Hey.
don't kill a dog.
Hey.
Not on me. That's you. I done did get trampled by cows for your ass.
He says, hold on, you're a bit animated. I don't think you're thinking straight. Listen, you didn't stop me from getting any dogs. But you ain't helping. That's the truth.
Yeah, but like
That's the truth.
when we got them cows, Louis, like you and me was setting out to do, you ain't help with that. I done did get trampled, didn't get no cow. Took that no motherfucker.
Hold on again
that
right there.
do with the ass boomstick.
You keep talking over
That's
me.
what.
I need to
get
just interrupt you for a second. I was supposed to do the distraction. You were supposed to get the cows. You the one
And
fucking
you ain't
up.
done distracted no good
No,
because
you.
them cows
No, listen.
ran me over.
No, listen. You the one fucking up. He says, "No, fuck out my face. I'm gonna eat this cow." That's Louis, David. I learned to channel him last session. I like him.
Oh man, I'm. What took you to
Now
level 11? Louis now.
Perfect.
You gonna get me angry. Alright, what else are you guys doing besides yelling at the alligator?
So Justin, would you say we've made camp at some point?
Absolutely, you are currently making camp.
Look back to 3. There we go, boys.
What are you doing, Gorrlin? What are you doing? Tell me something you're doing.
Well, after I have this nice meal, I'm gonna ask around if anybody knows anything about the frog folk and the worms. Those merchants, they probably know something. They're always on the
Nigga,
road.
nah. Nigga, not like I don't know all about the stuff in the swamp. and let me tell you about the frog people and the worms. Like, they ain't get along no good no how. But it's 'cause like the worms, they's a bit of they's pretty big assholes. That's what it is. Is the worms is jerks. The frog people, they hop around on their lily pads, ain't doing no harm to nobody. And the worms, they run around killing people for no good reason. Ain't no good, no how. Huh? What's that?
That's a
7.
It's a 7. I mean, that's pretty much the rumors you've heard. So, Gorrlin, you don't get a lot of information out of Chuck other than the rumors you've heard already. Plus a lot of, like, regional banter, but that's not important. Yeah, and Louis, like, told you that. Some
Yeah,
old
but Louis-
bullshit.
Louis, you can't talk to nobody but Charlie. So maybe you should lie. Shit.
He says, "Woe is my cross to bear." But okay, Gorrlin.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spout lore.
Yeah, spout lore.
Okay, naked road. Oh shit, that's not what I needed to click. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, I've got it. Check out. Look at there. Look at that. Frog,
It moved?
Frogtown? Gorrlin. Gorrlin. Put Frogtown somewhere.
Put it.
Me?
Yeah, put Frogtown in the Crescent Swamp. It has to be east of the Deep Bayou. I don't know what's in the Deep Bayou. Oh man,
Orcs
there's a lot of shit in the Deep Bayou.
They swamp orcs. That's all they is.
What the fuck's the Deep Bayou?
It's in the
So
Crescent
this-
Swamp.
It's that token beneath
Oh,
the
this.
crescent.
Yeah, it's got to
So
be
it's the-
east of there.
Oh.
You know generally where Frogtown is.
Okay, it's here. So I look back into my mind and I see this.
Man, that's a long ass way away. That's a long ass way away.
Damn
Yep.
it. Are we gonna have to walk through the deep bayou now to get there?
That appears to be the case.
Cause if that's the case, we should just get a boat. The deep bayou's fucked up.
So there's
What isn't the
Frogtown.
deep bayou?
Well, you'd have to spout lore again for that, and you only rolled an 8, so you don't know shit about that yet. But you know where Frogtown is generally supposed to be, but other than the rumors, you kind of know all the same shit.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
So, I mean, do you talk to Philmont about being a loose cannon? Do you do anything else? Or are you guys just, like, saddling up and riding? Like, we just got to get through this shit.
I'm just saying, my hireling is a lot better behaved than your hireling.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna talk to her, to his hireling.
My hireling's been great. You need to
Yeah.
talk to your hireling.
No, I'm not gonna talk to him. He's crazy. I'm gonna talk to Bamin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask, what's the deal with that guy?
Oh.
Okay, so you go walking up to her, and she's like, she's getting her horse, like, situated, and, like, you know, she's been riding all night or something. And she says, what are you talking about?
Like, he just went murdering civilians. It's horrible.
She said,
I think he. Yeah.
she said you don't... You told them who we were.
No, I told him who he was.
Yeah, well, that's worse.
Why is that? You don't have authority outside of your empire?
She says, you're stealing cattle and you're murdering people. You don't give them evidence and then say we're not going to kill them. We're criminals now.
Yeah, that's true. You are criminals now.
She says, your name's on the warrant, I assure you. You're the one who tells everyone your name before you commit a crime in public. Remember?
True. Well, hopefully they don't have too much authority to go across territories like this.
Yeah.
Like you guys don't have.
Yeah, she moves over to the side of her horse and she says, somebody does. And word's going to travel.
I like it.
She
Who's
says-
gonna come to get us?
She says, it's a bit late to say that you don't like it. You
Oh, no.
agreed to it.
I like it. You get me wrong. Regardless, why is he such a loose cannon anyway? He wanted to murder them before. Names were tossed around.
Okay, so this time she goes to the side of her horse and she opens up a pack, right? And she starts pulling out... She pulls out something and she says, she says, like we said. And when she turns to you, it's a bundle of torches that have been burnt. Right? All the way down. She says, like we said, no witnesses.
Ooh.
And she like walks by you and tosses them in a ditch, right, to leave them.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good place to end.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very good place. Like my mouth drops open. Like my one red eye like starts flashing.
yeah, and we get a little backflash montage here. When she drops these sticks down in a ditch, we cut back to the night and we see a burning fire, roaring fire. And it's that farmhouse caught ablaze, burning to ashes. And Bamin and Philmont resting on their horses, holding torches, watching it burn. And maybe we can hear screams, but maybe we can't. Maybe that's just the fire. And just before we end, we see Heracles eating a taco with his bright wolf coming out of that manor house, shining in the noonday sun as as Masood comes walking out. And I think that's where we'll pick up next time. Let's do end of session. Did anybody resolve a bond?
Yes. I had a proper meal with Louis.
Okay.
Right.
So, what is that changing to? How has your relationship with Louis changed?
Well, I finally had a proper meal with Louis. He don't talk much with me, but I like him, so we're gonna spill blood together.
All right.
Next step in the relationship.
I think yeah, my bond.
Do you oppose?
What's up?
Do you oppose me spilling blood
No.
with Louis?
No.
How dare you?
I think Louis is down for all that. I think my bond with Gorrlin evolved. Because it was I'll never give up on Gorrlin, but like
Yeah.
he done pulled some Saving Private Ryan shit and saved my ass. I think Gorrlin is like my new best friend, besides Louis.
Besides Louis. Although Louis slipping. And Heracles, obviously we haven't written any bonds with Gorrlin, and did you?
I had a bond with Baryon. That's right. I write bonds for my goddamn
Oh, with your dog thing.
pets. Yep. Baryon is my friend. I will train them in new skills. Literally did that.
Okay, how's that changed now?
Yeah, Baryon's like the closest thing to I have to like family, friend, anything.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, he's not just your friend anymore. Now he's your only family sort of deal?
yeah. I will protect him with life and limb.
Cool. Alright.
I have a question.
Sup?
Did Chuck join me in the barbecue at any point?
Hell yeah.
Would the bond Chuck's a really chill dude? I shall party with him. Would the barbecue count as a party?
It very well might, but you can only resolve one bond per session.
It's okay. We gonna party this whole adventure. You gonna get that bond. It's gonna be real easy. I'm talking like sucking the brains out, crawdad easy.
Oh,
Did anybody complete their alignment?
I'm not sure actually.
What is your alignment? Is it murder hapless farmers, innocent of nothing, guilty of nothing?
Actually, they did capture an orc. Eschew a conversion of the civilized world. I don't think I did anything that bad. I killed a guy by beating him to death with
I
my
would
bare
say though,
hands.
like that.
You
I
can't-
think he did. I think Gorrlin got it right because he did like the opposite of most adventures. He freed an orc raider from.
Right. Well, you're his partner and stuff, but I think he was trying to be civilized. Strangely, this whole time. Right? Don't kill everybody. We parlay with them. I agree with Gorrlin that he did not eschew. He was trying to be civilized.
Do you think killing somebody with your bare hands is not bad enough? Okay.
I mean, you're the one who said you didn't complete it. I'm just agreeing with you.
Okay, if you agree, then I agree.
Okay.
Well, I will write the dissenting opinion.
All right.
Okay, I go with him then.
I don't. It's up to you if you scored your alignment. I'm just asking the checklist.
I'm gonna change my alignment.
You want to change your alignment. Now that's interesting. That means you don't score it. Instead of scoring it, you're changing it. So what is it now?
Evil.
Oh.
Gorrlin has become evil. What's your
Yeah, I
evil? What's your evil alignment?
I have to think a little bit about it, but I think it's to inflict pain on others.
Okay, that seems. All right. Chuck, did you get revenge on someone that wronged and or disrespected you?
Nah.
No.
Ain't nobody dumb enough to wrong/disrespect Chuck.
And Heracles, did you defend those weaker than you?
Yes, I defended the world since I did not kill them all.
All right. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yes, the Rangers. They're terrible. The cows.
Those nightmarish rangers?
That one lame oxen with the bum leg because it threw that shoe. Like, that's a scary animal right there.
You could have hit the children or something.
So, you guys may laugh, but I feel I did overcome that Osman guy, like in a wrestling match.
I agree. You actually accomplished stuff.
We're gonna say yes on that. You did wrestle. You have gained like a reputation, right?
Yeah. Now when you rumble with other gangs, you'll do better or something.
Woo! Clear one.
I
inch.
am my own gang.
All right. That's a different game. Did we... I'm going to remember them just off the top of my head. Don't say it. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did.
What did you learn?
Too.
The Osman Empire, and I did not know the entire like Ottoman thing, but I think you guys knew that already.
I figured it out. I don't know if everybody else did.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I didn't know that was a fort controlled by the Ottoman Empire.
That's
I
right.
thought it was still.
Did we learn anything else about the world?
Yes. Filmat's a loose cannon, and these Arctons are treacherous bastards that murder children, and they have some kind of stealthy agenda to roam about. I don't know how long they've been doing that, but they're very good at it.
That's right.
They do things and they hide it very well.
I think that's what we learned about this whole session. These Osman people are up to something. Something is going on.
And to simplify that, yeah? That's a bit, yeah, that's very disturbing.
Did we loot 250 coins or a priceless artifact? Chuck is not a priceless artifact. In fact, there's probably going to be a price on his head.
Oh, hold up though. We stole cows. How much them cows worth?
50
How much-
apiece.
Come on, 3 milk cows, man. It was
50
not
apiece.
some ox.
50 apiece.
Damn.
That's 150. That's you're 100
That
short.
ain't too pity.
You're 100 short. Yeah. I don't think we got there.
What about the personal feast? That's another 50, so 200. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Just another.
Did anybody get
I'm gonna
50
let us-
coins worth of something? That sounds like a no.
Come on, Dave. You let me down, Dave. You just had to steal 50 coins from somebody.
All right.
Sorry, I'll do better. I'll steal the ship.
All right, that's the end of our
Yes,
session.
that's a
Good
good-
job, everybody. I mean, not a good job. You're evil, murdering psychopaths. But there you go.
I mean, maybe not the evil part.
Okay.